big attack by NSCN militants in northeast 3 days after killing 18 army men in an ambush in Manipur. Suspected NSCN militants today opened fire at an Assam rifle camp. There are no reports of casualties yet. This attack took place in Tirap district of Arunachal Pradesh. Tirap is the same place where an ambush had led to the death of 3 soldiers of Rajput regiment in early April. Let me quickly once more cut across to my colleague Shiv Arur, who is joining. He is still on the phone line with me. Shiv, another daring attack. Even this time there has been firing on the Assam rifle camp. So far, thankfully no reports of casualties, but it seems that the militants there in the northeast suddenly are emboldened.
Absolutely, Ankit. A disturbing incident that happened in the Tirap Valley, like you rightly pointed out, a place where Assam rifle soldiers had been ambushed in April, where 3 in fact had been killed. This time the army is specifically not identifying this as an attack, but they're calling it a standoff, stray incident of firing. So they're not immediately classifying it as an all-out attack, but the simple fact of the matter is this was offensive action. It is almost entirely confirmed that the firing came from a terrorist or a militant group operating in that area. Definitely much more emboldened in the last few weeks and months, especially in this particular area of Arunachal Pradesh.
Yes.
So this is something that the army and the Assam Rifles will not be taking lightly.
Yeah.
And the fact that it comes just a couple of days after the dreadful ambush in Manipur makes it even more of a pressing issue for the army. And like we reported 24 hours ago, Ankit, the Northeast policy for the government as far as terrorism and militancy is concerned is taking a sea change. A lot of things are going to be changing in the next couple of days, with the National Security Advisor and the Home Minister also scheduled to meet tomorrow.
Thank you so much for bringing us all those details on this breaking news. In fact, moving on, news just coming in. Darjeeling is tense after arrest warrants were issued against the entire top leadership of Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, including party president Bimal Gurung. This comes after the CBI in its charge sheet framed charges against 23 Gorkha Janmukti Morcha leaders for the 2010 Tamang murder case. Soon after the arrest warrant, shops and establishments have been shut down in Darjeeling, anticipating violence by Gorkha Janmukti Morcha supporters. Security has been beefed up across Darjeeling, with CRPF personnel patrolling the area. Madan Tamang, leader of rival Akhil Bharatiya Gorkha League, was hacked to death in 2010 in broad daylight during a protest in Darjeeling. Let me quickly get across to my colleague Indrajit Kundu, who is joining me for more on this story. Indrajit, situation tense there in Darjeeling. What sort of arrangements have been made by the administration to tackle any untoward incident?
Well, as we have been reporting, CRPF forces have been deployed, and they have been patrolling the entire district ever since this morning, and ever since yesterday, when a Kolkata court issued the arrest warrant not just against Gorkha Janmukti Morcha President Bimal Gurung, but the entire top leadership of the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, who have been named in the charge sheet by the CBI. 23 top leaders of the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha have been named in the charge sheet. Remember, Bimal Gurung, who is also the president of the party, is also the chief executive of the Gorkha and Territorial Administration. That's the autonomous body that came into being recently after a tripartite meeting between the state government, West Bengal state government, the Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, and the union government. So there is a lot of uncertainty as far as the future of these leaders. The Gorkha Janmukti Morcha, of course, is in a huddle right now. There is a very important meeting that's happening in Darjeeling, but anticipating that there might be some violence in the hills, many of the shops and establishments have shut shop today.
All right, thank you so much, Indrajit, for bringing us all those details as far as this tense atmosphere.